Time to wake up, babies. Babies.
Get the bath going. Nephi.
Our wedding day, we had no idea what we were in store for.
And time to wake up.
Sarah!
Dry.
We were just the best of friends. You know, we're so in love, so attracted to each other, and we knew we were going to get married. We just started planning our wedding. Come on, gotta get up. So we were very child-oriented, and we loved kids. Come on, precious! Just having children was, and having a house full of them was just something we both wanted. They were all a little eccentric. From the time they were, you know, really young, from little kids, and but we didn't think anything of it. I just figured, you know, we just got kind of unusual kids, but they're fine. I didn't know what autism was.
As it turns out, autism is our life.
We're not leaving you behind.
It's a spectrum disorder with a range from severe to mild, and our 6 children cover the whole range.
Let's go. Sarah, she's putting her arm out there.
Sarah, who is 6, has classic autism. It's the most severe end of the spectrum. Cognitively, she is operating at the level of a 1-year-old.
Sarah loves to go places, even though she screams most of the time. What is going on?
My head got hit in the light and Bobby's telling me to stop crying.
Emma, our 10-year-old, has Asperger's, a high-functioning form of autism.
Emma, you need to calm down.
Sometimes the littlest things can really set her off.
Bobby, stop bothering her, please.
Nephi, he's 9 and has Asperger's too.
He's like going to puke really soon if he doesn't change seats.
He goes to a regular school, but needs a lot of help to get through his
It's
day.
okay, Minnie.
Mary is only 3 and our youngest. She has developmental delay, and that's the least severe form of autism. 4-year-old Ammon, like Sarah, has classic autism. He's our noisiest, but hasn't started forming words yet.
Bobby, stop bothering her, please.
And Bobby, 14, and our oldest, was the first to be diagnosed, and it turned out he had Asperger's too.
Bobby's teacher came to us in 5th grade with concerns about holes in his kind of educational portfolio. And we also began to address with the parents, you know, there are some social issues here as well. These are some signs sometimes that go along with kids who might have an autism spectrum disorder. And what the parents told us at that point was, yes, we've started to see this in some of our other children.
And I throw you, boy. And I throw you, boy.
Most kids with autism are diagnosed long after their parents have become concerned.
He's dumping stuff again. It's like, sit down.
Sometimes it can take years before someone suggests an autism spectrum disorder.
Sarah.
Many times
Sarah.
teachers or pediatricians or family members will be reassuring that you should wait and see what happens and see how the child develops.
Emma.
Or you can suck it really fast.
It's okay, sweetheart.
These?
The hardest part for me was finding out that all of them had autism, and I just felt, just kind of numb and feeling a bit hopeless and just really overwhelmed.
My hard part was when the school said Sarah was autistic. I mean, autistic. She was, you know, severe. And I started to read books, things like that, and I was just, at work, I was useless. And I ended up losing my job really over it, because I was just staring at the walls, you know, thinking about my autistic child.
Grieving.
And then, and going through the grieving process. Come here. You come to see Sarah get her diaper on?
But then the next summer or so, I felt, John and I were talking about it, and we just agreed that, you know, we're kind of getting over that grieving process.
Yeah.
We're feeling better. It's like, I feel like it's kind of over and it's time to move on.
Just kind of came to the realization we are where we are, we have what we have, and
this is our life.
Do the best with what we've got.
The way we cope with our daily life is just deal.
Give me a hand.
Yeah.
Can I hold your hand?
Okay.
It's okay.
Okay, sweetheart. It's okay, baby. I mean, we just take it 1 minute, hour, whatever it is at a time, and we laugh and we keep it positive. Sometimes our house looks like a bomb hit it.
What in the poo? There's such a mess around here.
That's our life. That's our everyday life. Ammon rips up things. Is that the one that's not as good as the other one? You know, and you got the little kids making the messes. We got Mary, you know, writing on the walls.
That's some of Mary's artwork there.
Sarah peeling paint and messing with the sheetrock.
I think this is as high as she can reach now. She's actually stopped. Hi, baby. Want to go sit on your bed for a minute? There you go. Good girl. Good girl. You like your bed?
Ammon getting into food all the time, and so it's just chaos.
Guys, if there's arguing, you're out of here.
My sister's a baby. Be fine.
No computer if you're gonna argue.
But the thing is, though, is that we can't get really upset with them because they're like babies. I mean, we went through an evaluation with Sarah not long ago. I mean, she's the oldest of the youngest three that are the most destructive. I mean, she's 6.5. But they said as far as her cognitive abilities, as far as where she's at, she's under a year old.
Now, I only wonder what the neighbors think, seeing this big tall kid dancing on the table every night.
Sarah is classic autistic. She's 6.5. She's still in diapers. She doesn't say anything hardly at all still.